Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he'll be tackled just shy of
25. Project, this ain't what you want.
They'll run with a former LSU Tiger. And he swung back right near the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
In motion, the tight end. To throw now, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Wide open receiver, complete. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. Dart. And this one too low. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
They held them to just 7 points, and in reviewing the game tape, I'm wondering how they got the 7. I actually wrote a note to myself. How did they even score? The way they were playing, absolutely dominating on their side of the ball.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
New York.
Najee Harris, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
For the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Eagles have it.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing to start the drive. Arrington. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Extra receivers help spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And now they'll shift things around. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he won't be placed to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll go. Here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 32.
In motion goes the tight end. Throwing. Dart. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That winds up pushing it back 11 yards on the sand. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Now, 3rd and long.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Dart. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. And give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on them, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You talk about this Giant defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener, didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
60, trap 60, trap 60.
Let's go right here.
Go.
2nd and 9 now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ready. 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors, 70. 79 Broncos.
From the gun on 3rd down, Arrington. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
70, switch. Motion.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Come on. 9, 70 Lions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down.
That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Here now, third and a yard. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Eagles, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, just the way the schedule lines up, because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season, or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Open man is Higgins. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Tag! Cowboy 80! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready?
Operating from the gun, Arrington. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Ready? Let's go!
On first down, it's Spencer. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
60 Eagles, 60, Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
2nd and 15. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Spencer. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
18, Pioneer.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. The Eagles 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
33-yard line.
Ready, set.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lions. Hurt.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now a 2nd and 6.
Set it. 70 Timberwolves.
Play.
Up the middle they go. Spencer. And he is met. Line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
32-yard line.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Buffalo 18.
Operating from the gun, Arrington. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Eagles 7.
Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. On a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick-6, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. There's still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win now. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. Now he'll tuck this and run. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick-6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
2nd and 10. Throwing his dart. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To the air, Dart. He's got his man. Complete to Smith and Jigba. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Loose inside the 30. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Craft all 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Arrington trying to lay one up deep. And this one is incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. Arrington. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Javarius Ward. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Slot man moves right. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
65 Cats. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Spencer. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Off the bootleg. Arrington looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Back to 80. 60 Maverick. 60. Gotta be lying. Ready.
Looking to throw. Arrington. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
At the 2-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 8. Go shoot. Hurt. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elijah Arroyo. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Dicker down attack on the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
Yeah, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer. Because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game. Because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On second down, they'll run it here. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the
3rd and 3.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
Working out of the gun is Dart. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on
First
third.
and 10 at the 49-yard
Would it
line.
be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now off to the races, down the right side. the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Eagles 21.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Press all leading. Hey, smash. Hey,
Now again, right side. It's Spencer. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. See. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Here we go. Set. Attacking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Arrington. Over the middle, complete. That's Spencer. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Set. Hurt. 79 Broncos. Check go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
Now a handoff up the middle. Spencer. And he's going to have the Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Motion. Hey, check motion, man. Put your hands on it.
Back to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Looking to throw. Arrington. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready?
Robinson is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys are set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
You don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. This feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Giants strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Important extra point up and through. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. You're ready to spin. You're ready to spin. Go.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Go now.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 8, cut 19, cut 19.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. This is caught by McMillan. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. But things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Here's 2nd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw. And that's complete to Davis. And he'll take this to the other side of the field before going out of bounds.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, 4th quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing, dart. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Here's 1st down. To throw is Dart. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game